Hello again. Hello. Welcome to Heart with Saima. It's a podcast show where we believe in touching lives with whatever we are doing, whatever. It's my journey of growth and sharing with everyone whatever it is that I'm learning and some. So this is Heart to Heart with Saima, and if you are in the Dallas Fort Worth area. Um, you're able to listen live on the radio as well. It's 104.1 FM and 700 AM. You are able to connect on and you're able to listen. So we have around 30 seconds before we go live on the radio. And we are planning on talking about this book called The Alchemist. And so that's kind of what it is. And let's see. All right, so that was Tip Tip. I know it's an old song, and but ये उसका remix version था from the movie Suryavanshi with Akshay Kumar and Katrina Kaif. So आप सुन रहे हैं, you're listening to Saima. This is Heart to Heart with Saima, and I come to you every Thursday from 1 to 3. But 1 से लेके 1:30 तक 1:05 to 1:30 we I do talk about real estate, and I do talk about real estate in the Dallas Fort Worth area. And then 1:35 के ऊपर we kind of go in 1:40 right now we go into Heart to Heart and we talk about some different things. So having said that, आप हमें 104.1 FM, 700 AM, or join the caravan.com के ऊपर. You are able to listen to us. You're able to connect with me. You're able to send me an email and connect with me. Which is vip@simadillon.com पे आप मुझे मैसेज कर सकते हैं. So having said that, we are going to go on and I'm going to tell you about this book that we are going to be talking about. It's called The Alchemist. And अगर आपने ये book पढ़ी हुई है, अगर आप के बारे में आपकी कोई thoughts हैं on this book, ये एक Brazilian novel है, which is there's a quotation from this book which says to realize one's destiny is a person's only obligation, which means कि हम इस दुनिया में अगर आए हैं तो इस दुनिया में आने का जो मकसद है वो मकसद है it has to do with finding yourself, finding your true authentic self, because जब तक हम अपने true self को ढूंढ नहीं लेते हैं उस वक्त तक हमारी ये एक तलाश जो है वो हमारी तलाश जारी रहती है हमारी जिंदगी की. And that's why we are here in this world for that. So Paulo Coelho, this novel, he literally wrote this novel. He's a Brazilian author, and उन्होंने ये किताब जो है वो 2 हफ्ते के अंदर लिखी. And he said that the reason he was able to write this novel so fast was because this was all the material was just within him, and it was just easy for him, for his thoughts to flow and for the thoughts to go onto paper. So having said that, let's go and let me play another song, and then we will come back and jump into this book. So here we go, and hope you enjoy it. This is from Cocktail, Tum Hi Ho Bandhu. Here you go. Okay, so we I was having some technical difficulties, and that's why I he hey Gabriel, how are you doing? Long time, and I was having some technical issues, so I had to disconnect my Facebook and kind of put the show on hold so I could just do this again. So, all right, so this is Heart to Heart with Saima. And we're going to be talking about The Alchemist in just a moment. I did have to disconnect and go back in again because Facebook blocked me because of the song that was playing in the background. So I had to kind of end and restart. So, all right, welcome back. So that was Tum Hi Ho Bandhu. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a song from Cocktail. So we are going to start talking about some things from The Alchemist, and as we do that, we're going to be playing more songs for you. So having said that, this book, which is The Alchemist, basically it's a classic novel in which this boy called Santiago, he embarks on a journey seeking treasure in the Egyptian pyramids after having this dream about how on the way he meets his mentors, he falls in love, and more importantly he learns that the true जो सबसे ज़रूरी जो life का lesson है, the importance of who he is and how to improve himself and focus on what really matters in life. Because हम जिंदगी के अंदर we do just keep moving forward, and um, from the time we are born, and not just from that time, when we are in fact when we are in the womb of our mother, जो भी surrounding circumstances होते हैं, um, those cells जो develop होना शुरू होते हैं in the womb of the mother, और आपको already awareness होनी शुरू हो जाती है of the surrounding of what's going on around, and your cells start developing, taking all those external factors into consideration. So अगर आप बहुत stressful environment में हैं, तो then there it impacts you. You start becoming a product of your of the external circumstances and the external things which are around you, from the time you're conceived. So जब आप पैदा होते हैं, उस वक्त आपकी जो भी सराउंडिंग होती है, योर पेरेंट्स अराउंड यू, द कल्चर अराउंड यू, द रिलीजन अराउंड यू, ये सब जितनी चीज़ें हैं, ये सब चीज़ें जो हैं, दे बिकम अ पार्ट ऑफ who you are. And as you're growing up and you're growing older, you become a byproduct of your family's expectations, the circumstances that you're growing up in, things which are happening, the things which impact you. कोई आपका दिल दुखाता है, अगर आपको बहुत शोर करने, अगर आपको खेलने का शौक है और आप हर वक्त खेल रहे हैं, and people around you are constantly reprimanding you and telling you कि you're not a good kid, हर वक्त कितना शोर करते हो, क्या प्रॉब्लम है तुम्हारी, अगर आप so there's a story, there's a girl who just loved to sing, and so whenever the child would get an opportunity, the child would always be singing. एक दिन the mother came home from work and she was actually extremely stressed out, and she had had a really bad day at work. So when she came home, and that little child who loved to sing started just singing and playing with the mother was just in her own thoughts, and she had a bad day at work, but she just got really mad at the girl and told her to just stop singing and to stop being so loud and to stop throwing a ruckus. वो इतनी छोटी सी वो एक सोच थी, but that right there had such a tremendous impact on the life of that child. कि it impacted that child, and that memory went into that child's psyche for the rest of the child's life. And the child stopped uh, singing because the child connected that singing, which gave her so much pleasure, to the fact that that singing had a negative impact on her mother, and that it made her mother upset, and that she was the cause of her mother's breakdown. But which is not true. But this is how the human psyche works. When जब आपको किसी चीज से बार बार मना किया जाता है, या आपको you're being told that you're not good, or you're not good enough, or you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or you're not being the proper provider which is being expected. जब ये सब मुख्तलिफ किस्म की सोचें, जब ये चीज़ें आपकी अपब्रिंगिंग के अंदर आती हैं, तो most people they shun themselves. वो अपने आप को you close the door. आप अपने आप को समझते हो कि what, I'm not good enough, or maybe ये मेरे अंदर problems हैं. When here's what the matter of fact, that every individual in this world, the 7 billion plus की जो भी population है, everyone is supposed to be who you are. We are all unique people, and we are all with individual unique characteristics, and we are meant to be our own individual self. We are not supposed to become this uniform pattern of where everyone is exactly the same. This is not how we are created. I always feel कि ये दुनिया इतनी रंगीन है. The world is so colorful, and the reason the world is so colorful is because that is how the creator intended for the universe to be. If the creator did not like all these colors of the rainbow, so much diversity, so much इतने डिफरेंट किस्म के फ्लावर्स, इवन आप अगर आसमान की तरफ देखें तो जो बादल हैं, जो क्लाउड्स हैं, उनके इतने डिफरेंट पैटर्न्स हैं. Each and every droplet of water जो आसमान से गिरता है, बूंदें जो गिरती हैं, हर एक चीज is so unique. We are meant to be unique. We are meant to be different, and we are meant to be our unique selves, and we are meant to live our lives in our own unique way. Now, this doesn't mean that we can just कि हम दूसरों को तकलीफ पहुंचाएं, या हम दूसरों की लाइफ्स को डिसरप्ट करें. No, not at all. But it does mean कि when it comes to us, we do have a right to be unique. We do have a right to be authentic. We do have a right. आप जितने free spirited होंगे, it means आप उतने ज़्यादा बिंदास हैं, आप उतने ही ज़्यादा अपनी ज़िंदगी को अपने terms के ऊपर जी रहे हैं, and आप उतने ज़्यादा आपकी acceptability है with yourself. So having said that, one of my most favorite quotations by Paulo Coelho is, and ये जो है, I think ये मेरी जिंदगी का one of the mantras of my life, and this quotation is, and when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. This is Paulo Coelho. This is his probably one of his most famous quotation, and it was also used in in Om Shanti Om, when Shah Rukh Khan used to say कि जब आप शिद्दत से किसी चीज को चाहते हैं, तो you know जो कायनात है वो एक दूसरे के साथ उस चीज़ के ऊपर काम करना शुरू कर देती है कि वो आपकी उस ख्वाहिश को, उस तमन्ना को पूरी कर सके. So when you want something bad enough, the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. My most favorite quotation by Paulo Coelho, something that I truly believe in, and I also feel that is an aspect of manifestation. कि जब आप मैं ये फील करती हूँ कि ज़िंदगी में हर ख्वाब देखना हर इंसान के बस की बात नहीं है. मैं ये फील करती हूँ कि ख्वाब देखने के लिए बहुत बहुत जुर्रत की ज़रूरत होती है, बिकॉज मोस्ट पीपल उनके जो ख्वाब हैं वो उसी उसी दायरे के अंदर रह जाते हैं। वो आप सोचते हैं कि ये चीज़ें तो मैं कर ही नहीं सकूँगा, बट द ट्रूथ ऑफ द मैटर इज़ कि इफ़ यू हैव द करेज टू ड्रीम इन लाइफ, then you have the courage to make your dream come true. So, with that, let's go ahead and we are going to play another song right here. And here you go. Hope you enjoy it. So, you know, this book right here, The Alchemist. The Alchemist basically just continues, with the journey. कि किस तरह से you become a product of other people's expectations. जो expectations आपके इर्द गिर्द हैं, जो expectations perhaps आपके पेरेंट्स आपसे रखते हैं. एक चीज़ जो मैंने अपनी ज़िंदगी में रियलाइज़ की कि हमारे बच्चे जो हैं, हम समझते हैं वो इस दुनिया में वो इस दुनिया में आए हैं ताकि वो हमारे अनफुलफिल्ड अधूरे ख्वाबों को पूरा कर सकें. But that is actually not the truth. You know, kids do not come into this world to fulfill the dreams of you know, their parents. They're their own individual beings. They are their own selves, and they have come into this world to live their own very unique lives. We all have, but हम लोग, we keep living. Um, we keep living these lives, we keep thinking क्योंकि ये हमारे पेरेंट्स एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं, या ये हमारे फ्रेंड्स एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं, या ये हमारे सिबलिंग्स एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं, ये हमारे बच्चे एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं, तो हम उसी में कहीं बिखर के रह जाते हैं, राइट? But that is not how it's supposed to be. We have come into this world to be our own unique individuality ke saath, and live that unique individual life. So um, abhi hum log we are going to go into a break pretty soon, and in 2 minutes we go into a break, and when we come back from the break, we will resume with The Alchemist. And this book is really life changing. It has so many amazing things in there, so many lessons. Um, कि जिंदगी में हर वो चीज़ that you think about, it comes your way, and it's an opportunity for you to ponder over, for you to think about, and it's just so important to do that, right? So we have 30 seconds before we go into a break. So that was London Tumagda, and हम लोग जा रहे हैं break की तरफ, and we're going to see you right back. This is Saima Dillon.
Radio Caravan. Join the caravan powered by Discount Power. For more information, visit discountpowertx.com. Radio Caravan is very proud to introduce to you the Nanban Foundation. Nanban in Tamil means true friend. And your true friends at the Nanban Foundation bring you free webinar training every quarter. High quality financial education called GK Strategies. Nanbanfoundation.org. NANBAN Foundation.org. unapologetically.org and step into the world of true friendship at the Nanban Foundation.
Applying for U.S. immigration is like going to the movies. The petitioner applies for a visa. The beneficiary who admitted the ticketing office asks the petitioner for evidence of the relationship. Based on the relationship, the ticketing officer gives a visa to the petitioner. The petitioner gives the visa to the beneficiary, who stands in line to get in the door with the visa. After which, the beneficiary applies to enter in the door. The officer ensures that the beneficiary is admissible. Only after a person gets to the front of the line will they be inspected for admission and allowed to be admitted or adjust their status.
This infomercial is copyrighted and brought to you by Mathur Law Offices PC Attorney Sanjay Mathur, Principal Office, Dallas, Texas 866.